Hi kids, Heidi here. Welcome or welcome back. As all of you know that tune in regularly, I am someone who shops at thrift stores mostly, looking for a good deal, and then resells those items, mostly clothing, on websites like Ebay and Poshmark, or on apps like Ebay and Poshmark. And today it's Sunday evening, and I've had 13 sales come in since I did my last shipping, and thought I should start getting things packaged up and combine a little. We'll do shipping together, and I'll tell you, boy, I had some really low profit sales this weekend. But I guess it's good to get those things gone and to make a couple dollars anyway, right? So I know that somewhat sold videos are, like my top sales of the month, or everything I sold over $40, and those are helpful because then you find out what's selling for really good money, right? But I think it's also helpful sometimes to see that other resellers sometimes sell things for a lot less than they expected or hoped for when they initially bought them, and sometimes things take a lot longer than we hoped for. And so if misery loves company, welcome in. I had a couple that were okay, a couple that were a surprise that I was pleased with, and a couple that were like, man, that was a hard $2.87 earned there. So should we get busy shipping? I don't often ask, but if you enjoy my company, please subscribe. And if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Just to save yourself time and keeping things on your brain, you could just do the thumbs up right now. And oh boy, I'm going to wish I'd done a manicure. Dang it. Anyway, next time you'll look for a new color, okay, on my nails. So what do we got to ship tomorrow? On August 4th. No, I better not do that. I better just pull something out and then see if I can find it. $35.84. Okay, that worked out well. I will put in pictures so you can see the actual item because my items are already folded up and ready to ship. This is in what I call my bin bag. So this came out of bin M, and the inventory number was 3854. So I will put in a photo of this Land's End swim top. Okay? And tell you a little bit about it. I need a bag to ship it in. So I paid $3.99 for this Land's End swim top 18 months ago. Land's End usually sells pretty quickly. I don't know, was it a bad size? Well, the screen will tell you if it was a bad size. I don't think so. It's a brown polka dot, perfectly cute. So I only sold it for $10. The shipping charge was $5.99, but I only paid $4.20 to ship it. But after fees, because I promote on eBay too, almost sometimes as high as 10%. After fees and cost of goods, my net was $3.95. Yes, you heard it right, $3.95. Took me 18 months to make that $3.95. And man, it was hard work. So we'll put a little thank you sticker on there. Thank you. I don't usually buy the eBay stickers, but I think my daughter had some that she gave to me. So we'll put that little boy, little girl, little swim top in a shipping bag. Wow, that did not make much money. I wonder where my wastebasket is. Oh, that's handy. Okay, into the wastebasket. What's next? Oh, so this 4709 is a Fossil great big messenger bag with buckles. I'll put the photo in. I don't use an eBay thank you sticker on Poshmark. I use a duck. So this came in a thread-up box of purses, and the cost for each purse in that box was $6.67. And after 6 months, I sold this Fossil purse for $42. And I gave a $2.02 shipping discount and paid $8.40 in fees, so my net after all expenses, was $25.51. What are we going to put this in? Poshmark. We're going to put it in a box, so get prepared for all the noise. So I made those 2 shipping videos for how to set up shipping policies in eBay to make it as easy as possible for you Poshmark sellers to ship on eBay. And a few of you watched them, and a couple people had a light bulb come on, and they were like, "Oh, I get it now." Crinkle, crinkle. Put the paper on the bottom so it doesn't float around too much. Do you need another piece of paper? I don't think I do. And it did make me appreciate, though, as I was trying to explain it step by step. And the tricky part about teaching someone something is you want to teach it to them so they know the why, not just the how. Because then when something goes sideways, if all they know is the how, their steps don't make sense. They just hit a roadblock and they're like, "Oh, I'm done. I can't do anything." But if they know the why, then sometimes you can find a way around, or you understand what mistake you're making, etc. So I know I went into way more detail than some of you wanted, but so this is going to Oregon, and again, my profit on that fossil messenger bag was $25. So yay. This was kind of a nice surprise or a vindication. This is a men's Hawaiian shirt. The brand is Rain Spooner, one of the better known brands. I'm just going to fling those off. I always make such a mess when I make videos. So Rain Spooner makes rayon Hawaiian shirts, and they used to get, 5 years ago, they reliably got $40. But I got $40 for this one after 2 months, and I think it's because of the print. So you can see it here. It's pineapple slices and tidbits and pineapple boats, and I'll put up a picture. But when I did the comps, the lowest price Rain Spooner shirts were just the floral, the hibiscus, right? Or the palm trees, or the palm leaves. But the highest prices were more novelty, like a pineapple, or the girls, surfers, in almost any brand of Hawaiian shirt. If there's people on it, it's better. Animals, it's better. Just the hibiscus flowers, just the leis, just the palm trees, those will get you the, not necessarily least amount of money, but look for the best prints, I guess, in a Hawaiian shirt. So that is my Rain Spooner story. I paid $3.74 for it 2 months ago. Sold for $40. That was my asking price. Going to someone in California. That makes sense. Shipping charge was $5.99. It cost me $4.44 to ship after fees and cost of goods. $27.03 was my net. So that made up for that horrible $3.95 thing we had earlier. Okay, make sure that says Rain Spooner 5-4. Yeah, because when I talk, I'm not as good at doing all the details, you know? What's next? I hope it's this. No, it's this. Let's find this. $5.99. I really wanted it to be something else. Hold on while I dig. Yeah, I want to do this next. $53.94. This was a mistake, and I made it twice. I found 2 universal threads dresses, new with tags, very cute baby doll style. I'll put up a picture of this one. I had another one in a rust color. Well, now I don't have the right tag here either. Wow. Here it is. Sorry. See, it's hard when you're talking and working at the same time. Anyway, I bought these 2 dresses. I paid $3.59 for each of them. This one only sold for $15, and I think the other one sold for $17. And I charged $6.99 for shipping, paid $6.22 for shipping after fees, because I do promoted. My net after cost of goods was $6.98. I think on the other one it was probably $9.98 or something like that. I made a few more dollars. So, I mean, I guess I didn't lose money, but even for cute Target, you can't get a lot. So don't expect a lot. And I kind of was expecting more than $6.98 when I bought it. But it's not as bad as the next sad story that's coming up. It's another one I made a mistake twice. So somebody's getting a great deal on this really cute Target dress in Alabama. I hope the two of you are happy together. It's a really cool tealy jade green. Nice. Let's call it a transition piece, shall we? Because we love to give things words. Oh, it's this next loser. I try not to be negative, but I had some real skunkers. This one, first of all, I don't know why I bought it. I'll put up a picture and you can say, wow, why did you buy that? But when I bought it 3 years ago, it was a little more stylish. Boucle was very big. I'm trying to throw this bag off my table and it's static sticking. Okay. Boucle was pretty big. Narciso Rodriguez was pretty big. He was doing collabs with Target. This was not a Target collab. And I paid only $3.93 for this blazer. But man, I sold it and it got returned because it didn't fit. I think the word was quite right. And now after 3 years, I've sold it again. Wow. I sold it for $8. I charged $11 for shipping. You can see why they didn't want to pay very much. $7.85 was my charge for the shipping label after fees and cost of goods. $2.87. Let's put up a big cha-ching for that one, Heidi. Would I buy it again? Well, not in hindsight, but at the time I thought, yeah, that can't go too far wrong. I need a bigger bag. There we go. So, where's the label for this little loser? There it is. But I think that with some really cute tapered black pants and a sparkly silver blouse, it's a lovely jacket. I just don't think it was the right thing for me. And this bag is not roomy, but it fits. What kind of labels on there? I found most of my buyers, when it's over £1, I do calculated, and they have a choice between Ground Advantage and Priority. And most people choose Ground Advantage because it's cheaper, even if it's a few days slower. Let's pause for a little sip, shall we? Now let's turn the page on those sad sales and see if there's something better coming. A little. What's that? Let's find the right one so we don't ship the wrong thing to the wrong person. $55.99. Is that this? It is. So I'll put up a picture here of some Beta brand 7-pocket pants. They had a interesting little, almost a rib knit texture. They weren't flat knit. They had like a wide rib, but they were black. And I bought them a month ago for $3.57. Thank you. And I sold them for $29. Oh, this is a tragedy to someone on Poshmark. So we don't want that sticker on there, do we? Pay attention, dear. We know it's Poshmark because the label says Poshmark. Anyway, We'll put a cute little thank you duck on there. I sold them for $29. I paid $2.02 shipping discount. Poshmark fees were $5.80, so my net after fees and cost of goods was $15.77. Now, wouldn't you think that on a $29 sale you could clear more than $15? That's like half. See, fees add up. Shipping discounts add up. Anyway, this lovely gal in Missouri is going to love her Beta brand pants. And Beta brand still sells. It just doesn't get $40 or $50 like it used to. There might be some Beta brand pants that get lots more. You should look that up sometime and see what the highest solds are for which model. Is it the denim? Is it boot cut? Is it the dress yoga? Because I have a pair of dress yoga pants I think I sold last week. I think they sold for like $35. Here we sold a Peruvian Connection sweater. Yep, in August. And that's also Poshmark, so let's not jump ahead with our stickers, Heidi. Put a little duck on there too. I almost saw the ducks. My granddaughter gave me some really cute duck stickers. Some of them have clothing on and some of them have tomatoes on their heads like this one. But I just wrote thank you on them because I thought they were cute. And usually I make my own just little white stickers that say thank you. But I'm starting to think maybe I should up my cuteness game. What do you think? Do you do cute thank you stickers, or just do you write letters? Do you have personalized stationery? What do you do to say thank you to your buyers? I want them to just have a little bit of oh, here's the label right here. So this Peruvian Connection sweater, I'll put it up. It's as plain as it can be. In Peruvian Connection, you get more money for fancier designs. I'll say that. It was great fabric. It was royal alpaca. I bought it 4 months ago for $4.99. I sold it for $35 on Poshmark. They made me an offer and I accepted. The fees were $7, so my net, $23 and a penny. That's pretty good in August. Like I said, I would have listed it for more and asked for more if it had any pattern. It was just this kind of a dark pumpkin color. No, not pumpkin, not squash. Anyway, one of those fall orange colors, but it didn't have a design like that. So I think you get a little more when it's a pattern, especially a cute pattern. What's next? Sold another piece of swim. I have a lot of swim left. I think I'm going to mark it down soon. But I like to carry some over the winter because people go on cruises or they go to southern climes. Even in the wintertime, you need a swimming suit if you're going to Holiday Inn with the kids for the weekend, right? Or the water park, the indoor water park. We have some of those up here because it's the Midwest. You have to have indoor water parks or you'd only be open 3 months of the year. Wow, who cares, Heidi? I must be getting lonely. My husband is coming home after about 10 days gone this time. And I'll be very happy to see him. Anyway, Land's End Swim. I'll put a picture up. What does it look like? Oh, yeah. This one was kind of an older piece, I think, judging by the print. But I'll put it up here so you can see what it looked like. And maybe I know what the size was. I don't know. That's what it looks like. Did this sell on eBay? Yes, it did. Let's see. 3 months ago, I bought that for $3.49, and I sold it for $15. I charged $5.99 for shipping, and I paid $4.06 for shipping. And my net on that piece of swim was $10.60. You know, if you think about it, so my cost of there was $3.49. So let's say I went into a store and I paid $3.49. And then I came out and somebody says, I'll give you $11 for that. And you just hand it over. And you're like, that was fun. And you go back in and you buy something for $5. And they come out and say, I'll give you 15 for that. And you go, that was fun. But as resellers, we know that the difference between coming out of the store and having somebody just take it out of your hands and give you 3 times the money is the work that you have to put in. And that's how you earn that money. And sometimes you put in a lot of work and earn a little money, and sometimes you put in hardly any work and earn a lot. But overall, it averages out. And I like this business because if I weren't doing this, I wouldn't be working. I wouldn't be earning money. I might be trying to write the great American novel, but that is such a crapshoot. And that's a lot of work too. It probably takes years. I've been writing most of my life and still haven't, written the great American novel. But I wouldn't be working. And I can understand where someone who's at home with kids, this is a great business for them, or who is retired, or who has a partner with an income that's adequate to meet all their needs, and they enjoy having a hobby that's also profitable, because most hobbies cost a lot of money. They don't make money. And mine is kind of a combination of it's a job and a business, and it's a hobby, because I work way more hours than I should for the amount of money that I earn. But that's just a little about me and my business. But it's a wonderful retirement income, especially if you enjoy a little bit of shopping and a little bit of computer work and a little bit of creativity, right? A little bit of photography and a little bit of laundry. I got to put this in the bag and get it on its way to Michigan. It's not going far at all. The name of the town in Michigan, I don't recognize. I will have to look that up. Michigan has a lot of towns, so I couldn't possibly have heard of them all. I'm betting it's a smallish one, and it's not named after a car. Okay, what's next? This little beige thing. This is a cut loose cardigan, open front, lightweight cotton jacket thing. Not a sweater. It's material like a knit top, but it's open front. I bought this 9 months ago. Usually my cut loose sells quicker. I paid $4.99 for it. I sold it for $23. That's really nice. They usually use organic cotton. That's going in a little eBay bag here, and we'll put a thank you sticker on. So I sold it for $23. The shipping I charged was $5.99. My label cost $4.44. My net, after all the fees. And again, I promote my eBay listings, most of them at trending max 10%. So because I'm top rated plus, my regular eBay transaction fee is only 11.5%. So if I go an extra 10, that kind of puts me at 21.5%, which is just a little higher than the Poshmark fee. So it really improved my sales a lot when I started promoting higher. Some people promote at the minimum, which is 2%, and that works great. It really depends what you have. I don't promote every single item. If I've got some fabulous vintage Levi's, I'm not going to promote them because I don't need to. People will find them. My Ariat jeans, I typically don't promote. Anything that I know will sell pretty quickly, I don't promote it. Something that's highly saturated, like a LL Bean flannel men's shirt, I promote it. Because there's a lot of them to choose from, and I want buyers to see mine. Next, this was interesting. This goes under You Just Never Know. So a year and 3 months ago, I found 2 vintage Structure. Remember that brand, Structure, at the mall? Men's silk shirts. They were size small. They were both $2.99. They were both a floral print. And one of them sold within 30 days for $25. I thought, great, send me all the men's vintage Structure silk shirts. Well, that was a fluke, I guess, because a year and 3 months later, I finally sold this one. I paid $2.99, as I said. I sold it on an offer for $15.30. Charged $5.99 for shipping, and it cost $4.13 for shipping. I feel like I'm not going to have enough bags, but maybe it'll all turn out okay. I planned ahead. We'll see. And my net on the second silk shirt was only $11.34. But again, if I went into the thrift store, spent a couple dollars, and came out and somebody said, here's $11, I'd say, thank you very much. So once I listed it, it just sat around and waited for the $11 to come rolling in. But I hope they're not thinking, boy, she does not know how to shop. All her sales are so stinky this weekend. But I added it up, and of my 13 items, my total net profits for these 13 items that I've sold this weekend was $189. And I didn't do much else this weekend, so making $189 was kind of great. That's like half my car payment, you know? Anyway, I still enjoy the business, even when I only make a little money. So I don't know if you remember, I made a video with Kurt, and we were showing these shoes, which I never found before. Fly float. He said it was fly flat. I said it was fly float, because flat makes no sense. And I sold these little lightweight clogs after a month. So I paid $4.99 for them. Let's put them in a bag. I paid $4.99 for them. I sold them after a month for $25. I always have trouble matching up which end of the shoe goes together. For $25. The calculated shipping was $11.80, but I only had to pay $9.17. So if you're somebody who shares your shipping discount, then the buyer would have only paid $9 instead of $11. But I don't share my shipping discount. I make a little bit of money on it. So let me show you how I ship shoes on eBay. Sometimes they are great, like flip-flops or something. They're great in a padded flat rate for $8.30. These would have gone in a padded flat rate, but I just really wanted to give them more protection. I didn't know if they'd get smushed or bent. So what I'm doing, I have 2 boxes that I purchased from eBay. One of them is 14 by 7 by 5. And the other one is 12 by 6 by 6. And this is a great little size box. Less than $1. Oh yeah, way less than $1. It's a great size for shipping some of the little hard goods items I have for sale. And it's also a great size for smaller shoes. That other one works good for larger shoes. And of course, if it's a Poshmark sale, I use the priority shoebox or an $11.92. I thought I had another piece of paper that I could have stuck this with, so they don't. Yeah, there it is. Just rattling. We'll put that in. And let's put a little thank you sticker on. These boxes are pretty lightweight, so it didn't add a lot to the shipping weight. And then they get a nice package. And their shoes don't get damaged. I wrap them in plastic so they don't get wet. And then if those were cloth, if they're leather, I tend to wrap them in tissue before I put them in plastic so they don't rub against each other and make marks that weren't there when I shipped them. That would be sad if they end up with marks they didn't have originally. So I told you I think my net profit on those Italian fly float shoes was $14.57. Probably I would get them again, probably, if they were a good size. What a mess back there, Heidi. Well, you're going to have work to do when you get done working. I think I have 2 pieces left. This was kind of interesting. These are Ariat jeans, and they were listed for 2 weeks. I had sent out offers this morning, and once you send the offers, they go into a little folder on eBay called Offers Sent, But if they sell, then they leave offer sent. You can't see them again. So I got a message from a buyer. She said, I just purchased the jeans, but I didn't accept the offer. I went in and just clicked on buy it now, and I made a mistake. I meant to accept the offer. And I couldn't tell what offer I had sent because I probably had 30 or 40 items this morning I was sending offers on, and I sent a couple batches at different price points. So I messaged back and said, I'm unable to tell what the offer was. I can give you a refund if you can tell me how much it was. And she sent back a screenshot from her phone of my offer. So that was great. So they sold for, on the offer after 2 weeks for $35.70. I'll put up a picture, of course. And the shipping was $8.15. I paid $7.85 to ship. And after the refund and everything, my net was $25.44. I like Ariat. They do sell quickly. And well, why do I have this giant bag left? I don't think that's what I hoped I would have left. I got that and that. I don't like my choices of bags that I have left. I guess I can make that one work. I'll make this one work. It's big, but that's okay. So I hope she likes her jeans a lot. And I generally get Ariat if they're in good condition. Low rise will sell. Boot cut, skinny, blingy pockets, plain pockets. People like their Ariat. I do look them up based on how much I'm going to pay and to see how much I should list them for. But, and generally I put them in that they're not a huge, I mean, $35, that's good for jeans. But they're also quick, and we like that. Okay, the last thing on the pile here is an LL Bean men's flannel shirt. Bought it 4 months ago for $4.99. Sold it for $21 after fees, cost of goods, eBay fees, yada, yada, yada. My net profit was $9.89. And I would do that again. I'll get a little more for them in the winter time than I did in August. Because I like to say yes. People send me an offer and it's not half price. It's, 25 or 35, 25 or 30% off. Most days I'll say yes. Unless it's Ariat jeans. But if it's just ordinary stuff, LL Bean flannel shirts, there's a million of them out there. If somebody wants to pay me $21 for mine, I say yes to that. So I will put up, hopefully I put up good pictures and didn't natter on too long. Half an hour, that's not bad for me. That's not bad for me. I had fun. I've missed you. I'm working on an idea. So in my closet, one of my places I store things is in my closet, and it's coats that are too bulky to put in a bin because they would take up half a bin. And it's August now, and I've told myself I'm not going to shop for any coats for this winter until I sell at least half of what's in there. So I might do a video where we pull out all those coats and decide whether to move them on, but donate them. Maybe some I'll take to Play-Doh, see if I can get a few dollars for before I donate them. They might be getting ready to buy fall things, or we list them. Take better pictures, make better titles, find out, get them in tip-top shape to sell this fall because they didn't sell last winter, or maybe the winter before. Sadly, there's some really great vintage in there. And vintage is a hard sell, in my opinion, unless you are on the cutting edge of knowing what's trendy and you're on Depop and you're just really good at it, which I'm not. So that's my plans. If that interests you, please leave a comment and say, no, that's not the kind of video I'm looking for. I want this instead. Please give me a thumbs up, tell your friends, subscribe. I'm edging closer and closer to the requirements to get monetized, and Boy, I could really use that extra $1.93 a month because I'm a retiree on a fixed income. I waited my whole life to say that I'm on a fixed income. When I was working for a living, I was on a fixed income then too. My salary was the same damn thing every 2 weeks, but old people always forget that. Anyway, I'm done ranting now. I had fun, and I hope you come again. See you next time. Bye, kids.